Welcome back. By the way, I'm not leaving that sticker there. Now, we're gonna get it, it came out pretty good, but we're gonna, sorry, we're gonna change it up and make it a little bigger. I think it's gonna get a little bigger, at least for us, to stick it to our mug. But it's also, I'm gonna make a black and white version or a gray version, and I'm working on the t-shirt and all that. But yeah, how you doing? Good morning, Aaron here. Simon Says Farms. Yesterday, when our first order of coffee showed up, it's about a week turnaround. So from the time we put in the order, they roast it, they flavor it, they grind it, they bag it, they label it, they do all that, and then we have to go get it. It's about a week. So from the time you guys order, I'm gonna place the order with them. And then, yeah, so most of you, if you order on our launch day for the coffee on September 1st, which, by the way, this launch is gearing up to be the biggest day in Simon Says Farms history, which is great on one hand, but pretty bad on the other. I'll explain as we walk over to House of Pie. It's great, obviously, financially, if you could do a sales day in September that rivals Christmas and Black Friday. It's bad that you have to launch new products in order for that to happen. That's a challenge. That's a business not 101. That's higher than business 101. What would that be like in a college course? Like almost 103. Like, don't build your business on new product launches only, because then you could end up in some serious trouble, basically. You could end up in this major creative funk, like, what product do we launch next? It's very capital intense to launch these new products. It costs more to launch a new product than it does to just keep making an old, like Swanky sauce, for example. It's easier to just keep making that and sell a ton of that than it is to have to launch something new. Yep. So, yeah. Lucy, what are you doing? Lucy, are you stuck? Okay, Lucy, come here. Come here, girl. All right, I gotta go. She's fine, but I do think she was stuck. She might have made it out on her own, and that's a big hole. That's a big hole, because the size of these holes change. Actually, yeah, that's a big hole. She was in this one. Lucy, you good? She had Sadie here. She had Amy with her. Amy, you're funny. You're funny. What you doing? Huh? Big fluffy Amy. Her daughter. She had everybody with her. If you heard it in the video, if you rewind a little, you heard, oh, and she made a noise. And I'm like, that's a weird noise for Lucy. All right, Luce. You're peeing. Okay. Yeah, you're peeing. Okay, good. Good girl. Wow, that was interesting. So basically where I was at was, launching new products all the time can get very expensive. But because we're launching 2 new ones that you guys seem to really want, between coffee, and if it's not too late, go to the notification thing on the website, hit the button, notify us. It just gives us more data so we can prepare the coffee guy out there. By the way, he thinks, this is funny, old school coffee guy, makes a lot of coffee for a lot of companies, but we are his first internet company. He doesn't understand, and our first, say, YouTuber, let's put it that way. He doesn't understand how much we know our customers and how much we communicate with our customers. He doesn't think we're going to sell a lot of coffee. He's like, oh yeah, if you need 10 bags, I can even get you 4 bags if you want. I'm not doing any business ever that only relies on 4 or even 10. If we can't sell hundreds, it's not worth your time. I mean, you might have to start with 4, 5, 6 here, but I'm talking, for those of you out there trying to start a business, like if you can only sell 1, it's probably not worth your time. Now, let me give you somewhere where that does not hold true. If you are an artist, if you are like Tyler and his welding flowers, he can sell one. He can make some, he can make something new. I don't know if any of you have seen it. He welded up a tractor. He went and painted it. He's like, I'm not making a bunch of these. He goes, I'll make a couple tractors, but they're not all gonna be the same as the first one. So in other words, you could do one of one, but you know. And then you got the companies out there, like the big fancy car companies that are not even something you'll recognize if I said the name. Those guys might make, you know, I'm talking fancier than like Lamborghini and stuff. They might make 10 cars a year, but they'll sell them for $1 million each. Big difference. We're not in that game. We're in general products that you use almost every day. Consumer product goods, CPG. That's the world we're in. Barbecue sauce, soap, lotion, lip balm, coffee, consumer products, the things you use all the time. Rinse and repeat. Rubber stamp. We come up with a great concept, great recipe, great name, great label, all that. We package it all together. You talk to me every day. You know where it's coming from. You're supporting a family on a farm instead of some huge corporation. I almost dropped a swear in there. You know, with hundreds of millions of employees. Don't get me wrong, this business will grow. Someday we'll have that manufacturing facility. Someday we'll have 10 or so employees. But still, even there, with 10 employees, as we grow up the nose shot, you guys as our fans will probably still know like the employees and the process and the business and the building would be right there. It's still a much smaller operation than something super massively huge. It'll still be as transparent as we are today. But, so if you can hit the notification button and you haven't already, like this is Bananas Foster today. And it's actually got a slight banana smell. Yeah, it's there a little. It's like this caramel banana thing. It's weird. It's good. It's different. If you like different, well, if you're watching me, you definitely like different. So yeah, that's what it is. It's Bananas Foster's coffee. That's this morning's. So my point was, we got coffee launching. We got roll-on perfume. Please hit the notifications on those too. Right now, I can't believe it. Oh, I was telling you, the guy from the coffee place has no idea. He even challenged us, and I'm going to challenge you guys to give him one of the biggest orders he's ever had. Which, by the way, based on the notification numbers you guys have put in, and I know most of you don't hit the notification number, I think he's the small-time coffee guy. Like, they make coffee for a lot, and the other side of his family does the huge, big, massive corporation brands, the ones that are buying tens of thousands of bags. He does the smaller guys like me and like little other places. Yeah, I think we can give him the biggest orders he's ever gotten. I think we can do it. Go Team Village. Plus, I also think another challenge to you, and we will give out something. I don't know what yet. Well, one of you will be the beneficiary of this exciting news. I also think this could be the biggest sales day ever. I said that. Based on traffic to the site, notification buttons, you guys have been anticipating coffee for what, a year? How long have I been talking about it for? Put it in the comments below if you remember. Maybe 2? I've been thinking about it forever. And then the roll-on perfume, and then the sunflower, and then the lotion. There's a lot there. There's a lot going on. We might break it. We break number 1, somebody's getting their whole order for free. I'm gonna randomly select an order, and I'm just gonna be like, you get it free, you get it free. I'm gonna be like Oprah. Maybe I'll do 2 people, but we have to break number 1, and I won't know that until 24 hours. It's the first day launch. Those are how Liz and I know whether we're successful, even though we know that the launch continues. Some people don't show up till day 2 or 3 or 4. They wait for their paycheck and they're here 2 weeks later, and it might still be in stock. Now you gotta be careful with that, obviously, because things like Grinch soap sold out in like 18 minutes last year, which was nuts. So we tried for that not to happen, but in some cases that will always happen. But our goal is the first 24 hours. Technically, it's the first 12 after the launch, because the launch is at noon on Friday, and then it goes noon to midnight. And then the next day, we'll look at that number, and we'll compare it to the whole lifetime of the business, and we'll rank it, and I'll share that number with you. Not the number itself, but the rank. Was it the best? This bee is going to sting me. Oh, I forgot that huge hive still there. There's a beehive. So Kevin got the wasp hive off the front door, but the beehive off the top, he did not get. Hunter, do you want some coffee, Hunter? Are you coming over? How are you gonna get out? Just a scratch? Just a itchy? Oh, hello, hello, Hunter. Hi, you want some coffee? You want some coffee, Hunter? No? Does your friend want coffee? No? Your friend doesn't want coffee? You saying, can they hear you purring? Okay, you want something though. Because you got Miles with you? All right, something's going on. Those are my takeaways. We got a challenge this week. Friday's coming quickly. Today is Sunday. Hunter's rolled over again. Hunter, you good? Okay. If you can't buy anything financially, right? I get it. There's people out there like that. I'll probably go live during the launch. You can just hang up and support us there. Hang up, say hello. Hang up. You can show up. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, and support it. Hunter, you are ridiculous. Hunter, this is almost inappropriate. I might not be able to put this on the YouTubes. Wow. Wow, whoa, put the leg down. Okay, that's it. Now I'm done. We got a challenge. Hit the notification buttons. Tell us whether you think, oh, that's what I was trying to say. The roll-on perfume. I forgot to say it. Winnie Rose was winning. It was the #1 roll-on perfume anticipated in the little notification thing. But I think Lucy took it. Lucy, the one that was stuck this morning, I think she took first place over Winnie's. So if you're grabbing any of those, throw it in the notification thing. Just because we're curious and we watch the data, and the internet guy, I mean the guy from the coffee place, doesn't think us internet people know what we're doing. It's funny to listen to. It is funny. Yep, okay, we're gonna go now. I'm gonna go do the barns. I'm not gonna step on Hunter. Ah, Hunter! And we will see you guys without the sun behind my head again tomorrow. And now I gotta go edit this because of Lucy. Okay, yep, see you tomorrow. Bye.